New York State, Buffalo, New York, the tundra, the cold, the place where two teams that are used to that environment, environment meet. RIT, Canisius, playoff semifinal here in this one on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. I'm John McCooch, joined alongside you for the journey between RIT and Canisius. We'll get starting lineups, MVP, Rookie of the Year, awards, Coach of the Year, everything. So make sure to stick around for that. But real quick between these two teams, 16-5-1, Canisius, number 2 seed here, number 3 seed RIT. Going to be a fun one for sure. So make sure to stick around. These two teams, highly contested, highly physical. Going to be a great one here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. So make sure to stay tuned. But we'll have lineups and everything like that in just a few moments and right now here. So we'll step aside for that, but make sure to stick around and we'll take a look at the pregame presentations. Hello, welcome back to this presentation of Breakout Sports Broadcasting and this presentation of NECHL Hockey. I'm John McCooch, joined alongside you for this journey between RIT and Canisius. Before we start, just want to thank our crew here, Andrew Sean, Colton Reynolds, and Carolo Pascal here on this crew. I'm John McCooch here for you. In this one, we've got RIT and Canisius of the NECHL, the ACHA. We got a great one coming up here. We also had pregame awards as well for the NECHL. The MVP, Rookie of the Year, and Coach of the Year, it's all Canisius, a clean sweep. Jagger North will win the MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Christian Schwartz, a netminder, and the Coach of the Year, Ian Hurtubise, as well. Then you go for the forwards. They got the first team forward, Luke Perfidio. Jonah Aarons got a second team vote for Canisius. Defensively, Connor Schwartz got a first team for Canisius, obviously. And Zach Tomanich, a second teamer for RIT. Goaltender, Christian Schwartz, ended up getting on the first team as well as the Rookie of the Year. So impressive what he's been able to do. And that's where you kind of point at, right? You look at the netminders for this game. You check it out, and you see what you got. You got Joshua Ruffner on the other side, a 5-12 record, a 5.44 GAA, and then you've got the Rookie of the Year. First team goaltender as well, 6-2 record, Christian Schwartz, 2.63 GAA. An absolute baller in the NECHL. However, this is the highest pressure game of his career. So we'll see how it goes as we have face-off here from Buffalo, New York at LECOM Harborcenter in Buffalo. Both teams, this is the first time we've had both teams that didn't have to make the same kind of drive as us. New York teams getting after it here in this game. Out in front. Body, what a way to dive down. Geronimo White Duck says Mayday and gets down and makes a play to get that puck away from the net. RIT looking to make some things happen here in this game. It was disrupted, though, by White Duck. As Parker Hahn sent that over, but Bowen sent that down. However, Ruffner is able to get on it. And now, here they come. The Tigers and the Griffins. The Golden Griffins at that. And that will go down as an icing. Again, apologies. Well, I guess it's not our fault, but the delays of the game were due to some high school games previously going on. They had championships, and then the Oswego game with Rutgers, that also ran a bit further. So a bit of a delay in terms of the start time on this game, but we're here. And thank you all for tuning in to Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Here for this one as that one goes wide. Both teams looking to play for a berth to the semifinal, or for the final, a berth to the final. This is the semifinal matchup in the NECHL, a date with Oswego State. Due up for them. Whoever finds a way to win this game. The regular season series, these two teams split. RIT got a win on the 24th of January, and then Canisius came right back and won 6-2 2 days later. Played a home and home. Down Newdorf sends his puck over. Now he's got it back. Got Bowen to his right, and now it's back with Bowen. And here they go. Both teams still trying to settle into their offense, and I'm sure fans of college hockey are hoping that this game is not a 9-0 thrashing like we saw in the last one with Rutgers and Oswego. The Tigers working down the other way. Tigers, one of the few teams in the NECHL we didn't see on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Played Rutgers on the road. Won both of those games. That's why they're this seed. So that one goes into the neutral zone. One sent down the ice. Coming out is Schwartz for that puck. Working off the boards now. Infante. Crossing the point. Looking over, sends that one to the netminder, but that is deflected out behind the net. Canisius looking for some offense. Only 1-0 the shot total so far in this game. Not a ton of shots, really only one. White Duck gets bodied. RIT trying to work with numbers, but that one is broken up again by White Duck. White Duck has been a menace in these first few minutes of going. 3 minutes have passed. White Duck. This one bounces off. Jagger North, the MVP, will dump this down the ice. He's got Ahrens with him. And this one taken away by RIT. Back off at the point. This one sent in. And we got a collision at the net with the netminder. Schwartz getting back up, looking for it as well. Nothing blown. Collision with the netminder, and I'm sure that's not going to go over well with the other team if you're RIT. White Duck takes a hit. RIT trying to work through. This one sent in. Backhanded chance, and Schwartz able to make the save. On the boards now. Looking for somewhere to go. Back behind it. Collins sends this one through. Looking for Jagger North. Finds Jagger North. North working into the slot. Takes some body. Sends out. Well, that one's just wide as he was falling down. Taken away. That one's sent on the pads. Trying to dump this in at the point, and Bowen gets rid of it. Body into the glass again. This is a physical, slow-moving hockey game. It's exactly what you want. Diving down. No shot from that. Protecting their netminder is what Canisius does. If you make his life easy, you win a lot of games. And Canisius won 16 of them in the regular season. Both of these teams got a bye. They did not have to play in the 4-5 game, obviously. Only Rutgers and TCNJ had to play an extra game in this playoff format. Looking on the boards now. Rivet sent this the other way. Rive sent this the other way. And obviously, when it comes to Canisius, it starts with their stars, and it's been both Schwartz's, it's been Jagger North. It's a phenomenal big three they have going there. What Coach Hurtubise has been able to build in this season with Canisius has been just outstanding to follow all season long. Taken back into center ice now, dumped into the corner. Both teams still only with one shot in this game. It's kind of shaping up to be similar to that 2-1 game that RIT won back on the 24th. Slow moving, not a ton of shots. Scrum for it. RIT back with it, just a bit outside. Canisius again just trying to dump this down back the other way. And now getting out in front of it is Joshua Ruffner. Zornoble lost it here with 13:54 left in period number one. A fairly quick-moving, but also slow game, if that makes any sense. I know I say a lot of things that don't make sense, but I think that did. 13:54, because the time on the clock is moving. However, neither team progressing offensively. And it's interesting to see a transition between these two styles of games because of what we saw with Oswego State just moments ago. Trying to weave back in, sending this out in front. Can't get that one into the crease. And they'll just have to dump this down with Quinn Collins. RIT trying to work. Tomanich. Puck goes past the 91 of RIT to the 91 of Canisius. Lofted towards the corner. Goes past them. Trying to work now. Body in. Quinn Collins delivered that. White Duck delivers. A moment where an unstoppable force meets an unmovable object. At the point, this one goes off of the skate of a Canisius Golden Griffin. Here with 13:06 left to go. And Canisius and Oswego, both of their spots when it came to the 1 seed and the 2 seed, stayed the same for most of the year. We kind of knew where the seedings were going to line up, but it was the battle for this 3 spot that RIT now has, as this one's gloved by Schwartz. It was this battle for this 3 spot. And that was the most interesting thing to follow all season long, because you looked at heading into the Rutgers series for RIT, you really wanted to win both of those games. You only really had to win one. But even for a team like Rutgers, who we just saw against Oswego, who didn't have good times against Canisius. This one, Jagger North, working out through, sends a backhanded chance, getting on it is a netminder, backhanded again, no! Big time plays defensively. Trying to work his back to the point, can't do it just yet, now they do. Looking, pass to the right, no, Bowen kicking on that. Pass went a bit awry from Aarons, and now we've got some offensive action here in this game. With 12:30 left to go, almost taken away. Body near the crease. Now looking, working towards the slot, sends that just high. Rebound chance, no. Slides through the crease, and RIT trying to take this their way. Now let them work. Crossing the blue line. Numbers for Canisius defensively, and they are providing pressure. And now Canisius recovers and slows things down with Bowen. Bowen back over towards Jagger North. He'll dump, and a platoon swap just about for Canisius. RIT gets a couple changes out of that as well. It's Viney. This one flicked up. And now taken from RIT. Rive. This puck goes about 25 feet in front of our cameraman, Colton Reynolds, but he can't get a souvenir. And this one gets right back into play. I want a puck too, Colton. It's okay. We'll get one. Andrew got a puck. Our technical director today got a puck yesterday while he was running some cameras for social media content. Came back to me while I was on camera and just said, I got a puck. Here comes Rive. That one gloved up by Joshua Ruffner. Nate Rive's father, NHL veteran. He's a brother of the league as well. So there is professional hockey in his blood. So just a composed strike. North will center it initially. They don't switch them. Perfidito will center for RIT, and now they switch over towards Jesse Calhoun. Won by RIT and the Tigers. Again trying to create some offense. Taking it back their way. Just have to clear it at some point. Can't do it. Here's Aarons. Aarons works it out in front almost for North. Schwartz. It's Connor Schwartz. Now with Jagger North. Jagger North bouncing off the boards. This one almost lost. Connor Schwartz sends a blast in. It goes off of a Tiger. Way to get out in front. Again, make your netminder's life as easy as you can. Worked in. There's a strike. And that one, what a glove play by Christian Schwartz. Williamsville, New York native. Tomorrow's championship will be played at 11:30. We'll be back here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting for that game as well. We conclude our trip to Buffalo tomorrow, and these teams conclude their trips to this great city. Zacharine sends a pass in, working through the circle, backhanded chance. It's saved again by Ruffner. Taken by the Tigers. The Tigers wearing these beautiful cream-colored jerseys, going against the Blues of Canisius. We've had some great jersey matchups today. This one of them. Canisius trying to take this away, looking for a chance, spinning back around, looking for the point. Gets it on the right side. There's a shot for DePedrina, and almost a rebound chance for Canisius. The Golden Griffins back at the point. That one sent in. No rebound chance. A big-time strike, though. Trying to put a body on his Zachary, but now it's taken by the Tigers. Tigers will get a change. They'll probably dump, and that is what they do. Infante. 36 penalty minutes on the year. A physical player as a senior. Under 10 minutes to go now. In period number 1. Canisius RIT. Knotted at 0-0. A scoreless first frame in the first 10 minutes. We'll see if that changes at all. Working now. 3-on-2 almost. They worked quick enough, couldn't do it. Taken back by RIT. Now RIT, if they work quick enough, will have a 3-on-2. Pass out in front, too far of the potential goal scorer. NECHL trying to get rid of this one. RIT trying to play hard here. Okulowicz working for Canisius. Into the circle. Passed out into the slot. There's a shot and he scores! What a shot and what a goal! The Tigers on top. 1-0. as Maddox Haskins will take a look at what he did, his 5th goal of the year. Coming from the NC Golden Bears as a freshman. The freshman stepping up in a big moment. Said, here's how you shoot. 1-0. Back in the defensive zone. 9:04 though. So RIT opens up the scoring with Maddox Haskins. Sent back, ankle's broken. Bowen sends a shot, and that one is gloved by Joshua Ruffner. Ruffner, the senior, taking on Christian Schwartz, the freshman. Rookies of the year for Schwartz. But RIT, Rochester Institute of Technology, the lower seed, the underdog, the 7-17 squad, rolls in and opens up the scoring against a dominant number 2 Canisius team. Both teams looking for a date with Oswego in the final. 8.5 to go. And offside that will be. The thing about RIT, that 2-1 victory that they had was against Canisius, obviously. And it was here at LECOM Harborcenter. They played a game here, and RIT got the win 2-1. And you know what they say about history. It tends to repeat itself, and we'll see if it does that here for the Tigers. But the Canisius Golden Griffins obviously know what they have to play for a spot in Nationals, to continue their hockey lives. Everything on the line here in this semifinal game. RIT cross the ice pass here. Infante working through, but can't get that one cleanly off, just trying to dump it. Now taking physicality from Geronimo White Duck. Neutral zone. Taken, Ahrens loses it. Infante takes a body, but he's able to dump it back into the defensive zone of Canisius. But the Golden Griffins recover. RIT gets a change. Too far from Calhoun. And RIT back with it. Lofted. Over towards Schwartz, goes off his glove. Platoon swap for RIT. Just too short of Zacharine, and RIT gets a chance to dump again. 6-4 is your shot total in favor of Canisius in this 1-0 hockey game. The Golden Griffins needing a tying goal. But RIT works in the offensive zone. That one sent in a strike and too high of Schwartz. Neutral zone play. Zornoble. Now back with him. Nick Zornoble. Bounced off of the boardings. And RIT, both of these teams do play their shifts pretty quick, which is an efficient way of going about the game of hockey. Defensive zone. But you see RIT do a lot more. You see a lot more ice time for some of these Canisius Golden Griffins as Jerkowski makes his first appearance. Matthew Jerkowski, a native of Buffalo, New York. And this one will cause a whistle to be blown. 6:27 left in period number 1. Face off near the bench of RIT. Back with it in the defensive zone. Sent over towards Canisius as they play a bit of patty cake. Can't get that on the stick. It'll be back with the Golden Griffins now. Back over. RIT. RIT has just played this defensive style of hockey. And now that they've gotten a goal, it's interesting to see how they play it. Trying to work that in front of him. But Thomas Hassett couldn't get in front. Sent that a bit too far. Again, RIT just disruptive. They only have 4 shots. They got that goal. And you look at them. They've got this goal differential, a minus 70 is, that one's covered by Ruffner. A minus 70 goal differential this season. That means that they've allowed 70 more goals than they've scored this season. But they've always been a tough team. Here in this semifinal, they're not an offensive team. Only 9 power play goals all season long, 52 total goals on the season for this team. But they've got a big one here in the first period. That matters a ton, but Canisius looking to tie here. One goes off with a netminder. Work back behind. RIT trying to clear, and they successfully do it. Just efficient hockey from the Tigers right now. But Canisius, they've had some scoring chances, and you've got a feeling one's coming soon. Now here they work. That one sent in, it goes off of an ankle. Back in the neutral zone now. Crossing the blue line. Looking in. Can't get that one to go. Canisius Golden Griffin falls down. Players fall down. Bodies hit the floor. Pass back behind him. Trying to work with numbers now are Canisius. 2-on-2. A trailer here as well. Shot at the slot and a big time save. Ruffner gets in front of it. Canisius. This one kicked over. Back at the point now. Sent in. The Golden Griffins trying to work the tip and can't do it. Outside the circle. Pass over towards Geronimo White Duck, who sends it through. No rebound, though. A save. The Tigers standing strong. 9 shots from Canisius. No goals so far. 4 shots for RIT. They've got the goal. They opened the scoring up in this game with Maddox Haskins. Almost a chance again for Canisius. The Golden Griffins, sometimes they've had games where they take time to work into their offense, this seeming to be one of them. RIT looked in the slot again. Slapper just outside the circle. Now behind the net, and it goes over towards North. Jagger North, the MVP, sent that one over, and a chance almost, and it goes over the nets. That was almost disaster. But can they continue to prevent it? Yes, they do. Lofts this up. Over towards Calhoun. Calhoun. And that one goes off the padding. All right, he almost had a break there, and they'll just reset. Will Canisius with Bowen. Matthew Bowen. Crossing in. Sends a shot. Rebound chance and covered up quickly by Ruffner. Ruffner can breathe a sigh of relief. That was almost danger again. Both goaltenders nearly avoiding disaster. 11-5, your shot total. Canisius hanging on and when it comes to staying in the offensive zone, but they have not found that tying goal just yet. Back at the point with Bowen. That one goes off of a defender again. Back in the zone now. There's a chance. Now on the side. Can't get a shot off. Looking again. Might go back to the point here. They work around. Sent over towards Bowen. Bowen sends it in. Looking for a tip and can't get there. That one didn't get cleanly off on the clear. Circle. Shot. Sent in. Deflected. Jerkowski looking. Back towards the point. Resetting Will Canisius. That one almost tipped it again. This defense for RIT. Starts with a netminder, but they have applied pressure. Big hit right next to the corner. But now RIT, that one too far, and that will be an icing with no cake here in this one with 2:33 in this game. (12-5) is your shot total. Canisius has had offense, but RIT just right spot, right time, seemingly every single play in this game. Face off to the left of the netminder. Working in, that one dangerously in front, but no Canisius Golden Griffin there to recover. And a chance for a break. Can't skate fast enough, though, with Hassett. Canisius has her right back now. This one sent. And just worked hard in the neutral zone. Canisius might have wanted a penalty, didn't get it. And now here comes RIT, and here comes a chance backhanded. That one off the padding, Quinn Collins. Tomanich, excuse me. Zach Tomanich had a backhanded chance. Now here's Tomanich again. RIT trying to tip it in, no. And Canisius, they don't have numbers, so expect maybe a dump. Set high and out of play. That'll force the face-off in that zone. with 1:50 to go in the first period. These Tigers holding on hard. Face-off will go to his left. When you talk about this netminder, Joshua Ruffner. Made some great plays already. What could be the biggest game of his career to Pedrina. Worked around again. RIT trying to clear. They get possession. They work this back down. Neutral zone. Crossing the blue line. Working in. That shot sent in. Goes off with some skates. We got bodies colliding. Canisius looking for a break. RIT applying pressure. Collins trying to get rid of this. He does. DePedrino works this out. And now Canisius. Just over a minute to go. This one taken away. Great steal. Parker Hahn there on that one. One of two Hahns. Dryden Hahn. The brother also on this team. The Tigers. This one poked out. North. Can't get this one totally cleared out. And Quinn Collins out behind the net. North trying to play some defense here. This one will just be again worked by RIT, keeping this in the defensive zone. Not necessarily having to play offense here, but just again continuing to expire clock, make the game hard, make it frustrating for Canisius to get offense going. That's what RIT is doing, working forecheck wise, and they are working it to perfection right now. Canisius has had their share of breaks as well. And now taken away. There might be a chance here. There's a shot, a good save. 12 seconds to go now. Canisius has to work fast if they want another chance. And they do. The MVP takes a shot. It's wide. Now back at the point. Trying for one more chance. That one high again. And that will expire the first period of play. One goal in period number one. That one belonging to Maddox Haskins. And RIT has just played this smothering brand of hockey that is so fun to watch. At Canisius, they've had their moments with that as well, and they're trying to work with their speed. So it's really going to be a chess match. It's going to be a masterful, masterful game here that we have on our hands. 1-0 is what we've got here with Canisius and RIT. A trip to the final on the line. Do not go anywhere here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. We will be right back. Hello and welcome back to the NECHL Playoffs here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. I'm John Malkouch, here with you for the journey between Rochester Institute of Technology and the Tigers and the Canisius University Golden Griffins. NECHL Playoffs here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. We have Canisius down 1-0 against RIT. They lead the shot total 12-7, the number 2 seed in this playoff. But we are back here in action almost as these two teams come onto the ice. And I was talking about this game in the break for a bit. This, right now in this first period, we kind of expected it heading into this game. It's the most beautiful kind of hockey. And no, I'm not going to say 4-on-4 hockey this time. It's the most beautiful kind of hockey where it's physical, it's grinded out. Neither team can get much going when it comes to offense in terms of speed and breakaways. It's just slow, physical, beat 'em up hockey. It's exactly what you want when it comes to these games, when it comes to these two teams. It's just awesome to watch. RIT in a big huddle right now during this moment. They've gotten great play out of their netminder, Joshua Ruffner. 12 saves in the first period. Christian Schwartz, Rookie of the Year, first team goaltender. Great player. Lets in a goal early, or in the middle of that first period. And now here come both of these squads. Canisius and Rochester Institute of Technology, RIT. The Tigers and the Golden Griffins ready for period number 2 here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. I'm John Malkouch here with you. Let's have some fun. Work back into the defensive zone. Canisius again. Canisius had offensive opportunities in that first period. But now here in the second, it's about capitalizing off of them. RIT, 7 shots in that period, number 1. To imagine, even though it is a grinded out game, you want the offense to find its moorings a bit more. Now working in high slot, backhanded chance, rebound, no! Big save from Schwartz, and that will be an icing. Thank you to everybody tuning in here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. I know, again, this game took a little bit to start as we are now approaching 8 o'clock here in Buffalo, New York, the Queen City. Good thing that Buffalo was the first city to introduce electric lights on their streets in the United States. Without that, we'd be walking out to the dark. Buffalo, a lot of rich history in this city. And I'm not just talking about the wing. That one goes wide of the cage. Body from RIT. Another body in response from Geronimo White Duck. Watch out, a.k.a. Geronimo. 19 minutes to go in period number 2. Physicality has been there. It's been everywhere in this game. It's an RIT team that knows how to work, that knows how to grind. The slow grind is what they're all about. Earlier this season, they had a 299-day streak without winning a game. They broke that against TCNJ in a 3-2 victory. This one goes right out in front, and that one's broken up. Big save again from the netminder. They broke that streak, and it came with the grind, working through it, knowing how much you've lost, and trying to work this into the slot. Can't do it. Now at the top. Back in, and that's in the circle, and back with Bowen for this squad. It just takes resolve to fight through something like that. It's exactly what RIT did. And now they're with a lead, and that one almost rebounded down into the nets. Collins with it. Now loses it back with RIT. Canisius, though. Again, defensively, they're the best team in the NECHL, statistically. 62 goals against. So it's really, I know I talk about unstoppable force meets a movable object. These are just 2 immovable objects colliding. But now here they move. Here's a chance in front, and now that one's just high. Just sailed it. That one hit the post, hits the post. The netminder's best friend showing up when he needs it. North, looking for somewhere to go, and that one gets poked out from him. Takes it back. Got to get back on side first, though. Quinn Collins will send this one on to the changing player. And now back, RIT. Now with this squad of Canisius. Canisius near the high slot, trying to get that pass quickly to Zacharine. Zacharine gets bodied down. That one kicked over. Tomandel. This one goes past Collins. Schwartz sticks it down and hits his own player in the face. White duck. Just in front of Zacharine. Van Laken is able to break that up initially. White duck. Sends this one off of the boardings. Again, as more time passes, the more offense needs to happen. Still the second period, plenty of time in this game. But you have to get into a flow at some point. Just too high of the glove of Schwartz, so that one goes past him into the corner. Winding through near the bench of RIT. On the side. Dumped into the zone. Defensively for Canisius. Geronimo White Duck looking. Crossing the line at the top. Sends a shot in. Again off skates. They've had a lot of plays where shots can't get through because an RIT defender is just right in front of the shot. Bodies have been put on the line. And in the air, as an icing happens, as you watch players skate to the bench for Canisius, you can sense a bit of frustration when it comes to what they've been able to do. You can kind of see them skate back slowly, as energetic. But they've got the coach of the year, Ian Hurtubise. So if there's anyone that's going to inspire this squad, it's having a coach like that. Face off towards the point. Bowen almost lost it off of the boardings. Kulowitz looking for a blast, almost a rebound chance again. They're waiting for that rebound opportunity. Bowen looking, bouncing this off into the corner. Now looking in front. Can't get that one towards the crease, and RIT again defensively working well. Still a 1-0 game. NECHL trying to dive down and find someone almost. Good effort from Ben NECHL, Ontario native. Peterson works this off, and now RIT gets a chance to corral as we have 5 minutes expired now in this period. And offside it will be for RIT. For this team, again, you look at just records, and you see an RIT team that's 10 games under 500. You see Canisius well over 500, to say the least. And you look at now what the scoreline is. Look at how the game's been going. It's all about being 0-0 when these games happen. We're seeing that right now as Canisius, again, waiting for that offensive moment. Just too past of Jaguar North. RIT have numbers if they want it. This one gets sent to the corner. The big body behind the net. My goodness. Working through it now. Shot sends up. That one just spiked away like a volleyball player. Sent all the way into the neutral zone. That's one way to clear a puck. Great moves working through. Past the blue line. Trying to do it again. No, a low body blow. Get down and make it happen. That's a penalty in the NFL. But this is hockey. Doesn't matter. Working past now Canisius. Kicking that into the slot. Defensive zone for the Golden Griffins as they work back with Aarons. You can feel the momentum now. Aarons looking. Doesn't send this shot. Tries to find the crease. Chance out in front again. No, can't get that on the stick. Kulowitz, shot off of an RIT defender. Kulowitz back with it again. Sends it across the ice with Bowen. Bowen closing down, sends a shot now, and that one gloved down by Joshua Ruffner. Do you have that hit, Andrew? Maybe next stopping, because that was a thing of beauty. Work back in. Kulowitz crossing in offside. Let's see it if we can. Not sure exactly what part of that you got. Let's see. I think this is definitely it, because this was an absolute blast. And that one behind again. That wasn't even the one I was thinking of. But again, physicality from these teams. You're seeing it now. And Canisius both teams kind of unloading offensive frustration into these hits. There's almost 7 minutes have expired. Corner play. Now behind. Big push. Again, this sits near the net. RIT hasn't been able to clear for about 15 seconds. Canisius has applied plenty of pressure. RIT isn't even at 10 shots yet. A big blast, and you got to have a whistle there for sure. And now we've got some hockey curriculars. Nolan French was down for Canisius. Let's take a look. See exactly what happened on that play. A great shot from our cameraman, Colton Reynolds, and kind of looking towards the net there. There was pushing and shoving initially and then got sent down. And that's what this discussion is about right here, to see exactly what you might have to assess in a moment like that. Because, again, you can go for a cross-checking call in that moment. We apologize for the technical difficulties in that moment. Not sure if your stream went out right there. Good thing nothing was happening. But I think we are back here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting with 13:08 left to go. $16 shots to 8 is your total for the Golden Griffins, who have the lead. RIT, again, hasn't hit 10 shots yet in this matchup. But they have the 1-0 lead. Now we've got players in the box. I see 2 and 1. Can't see the numbers, but we'll see the scoreboard. So we may have 2 penalties. From what I see in the box, looks like 2 penalties on RIT, 1 penalty on Canisius, which would lead to a 4-on-3 power play for the Golden Griffins. Potentially, or either that or a 5-on-4. So penalty, say it's 5 minutes. So that changes things quite a bit. So it's not that, although there are players serving that penalty in the box, we'll have coincidentals and a 5-minute major, or 5-minute penalty. Sure, if it's a major or whatever. Don't get those official calls, but this works into the circle. So 5 minutes of Canisius on the power play. And boy, did they need that. Offensively, they haven't found much. Connor Schwartz now behind. And if there's a moment, as this will go on Grayson Pody for RIT, it's still, you don't want to say early in this game. We're at the midway mark, basically, of this game. But it feels like this is the moment for Canisius. A goal almost necessary. Out in front, looking through, can't find anywhere to go. RIT, if they're able to kill this, will have momentum for the rest of this game. You have to imagine you want to see the goal. Chance now. Again sent away. North. Now taken away. RIT. They have some numbers. The Tigers. Open chance. He scores! Parker Hahn. Short-handed. Doesn't matter. The Tigers add to their lead. Let's see it. 6th goal of the year. Just took it away. And wow, right in front, couldn't catch up. Top of the net. For a team that doesn't score on the power play, for them to score short-handed, that can only happen on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Sent down, covered up, breathe, my friends, because this is hockey. 2-0 is your score. RIT taking a 2-0 lead on a big-time goal from Parker Hahn. 10th point of the season. And a huge goal short-handed. And you talk about momentum just killing the penalty. Forget that, they score a goal on the penalty. Canisius has work to do. And now a chance out in front. He's got to come out of his cage, and he does. Great success from Christian Schwartz, and that's why he's the Rookie of the Year. Composure. That's what's about this Canisius team. Composure. See if they've got it. Oh, Kulowitz sends it to his left. Rive with NHL blood. Oh, Kulowitz back to his right in the circle. There's a shot too high. Looks like it was deflected. And that'll lead to a face-off. He gets some swaps. Platoon swap for both teams. What a game this has been. And I will say it's a breath of fresh air after having to watch a 9-0 game. Not just watch it, call it. Just got to tell it like it is. Again, Oswego won 9-0 over Rutgers. So no matter who wins, and this one out in front of the netminder, trying to poke it. There's North with a shot, and he scores! The response from the MVP. 2-1, Canisius cuts the lead. Jagger North, his 16th goal of the year. And what a moment it was. Just got it, rebound chance, right in the slot, right in the McDavid spot. Big goal. And the Golden Griffins now begin to fly here with 10:51. And they still get the man advantage because of the major. So when bounced off of the bench, it stays in play. Because who else would respond? No penalty on that play. Because who else would respond? The MVP? You'd have to imagine. There's an MVP in Buffalo who plays a different sport that didn't respond. I'm sorry. Now Connor Schwartz sends that one high and can't get that one gloved down, but it gets rebounded out and RIT works it away. And this one dumped down. Now as it stands, Josh Allen did respond, but his team didn't win the game. Jagger Norton's team has to go out and win this game. They're still down 2-1. This one sent over towards the crease. Dangerous play. Just about 10 minutes to go left in period number 2. Aarons sends this over. Now the Canisius offense starting to work with Okulowitz. Okulowitz, the setup man to Rive. Rive back hitting chance on the crease. No! Back at the top now. Okulowitz looking, surveying, trying to find somewhere to go. Aarons has it again at the point. Working through. Left side now with the defense. Rive. Back over in the corner. Right behind him now. Rive. Back again at the top. Okulowitz sends it to his right. Circle chance. Back to Okulowitz now. Okulowitz sends it over. Rive with a shot, and he does not score, but he gets that wide. Okulowitz back at the point now. Canisius keeps it. Now on the right side, trying to work. Works it back behind him. Jerkowski in the corner now. Slowing things down for this team. And RIT trying to clear, and they just might have done it, and that is what they do. But only goes back into center ice, and Canisius may work back quickly here. 59 seconds left on the penalty. Canisius trying to get one more goal out of it. Can they do it? Working backhand now, going back to his forehand, going the other way. Point, chance, shot, strike, can't get that one through. Rive working back. Kyle Neudorf with that blast. Back with Okulowitz, sent that in. Almost a rebounded chance. Can't get that saved cleanly. And it stays with Canisius. Just got enough to get rid of it, but not enough to clear it or cover it up. Shot sent in. That one wide. Under 30 seconds left to go in the 5-minute. Canisius looking like the Canisius offense. Rive bounces into the netting. Ducking for cover was Joshua Ruffner, and it comes off the mooring. So with 20 seconds left, we get that stoppage because he ran into the net. That's an anxious play. That's the feeling you need a goal, so you blast yourself towards the net. Sometimes you also just get misdirected. So we're going to face off over on this side. Just a bit further away, though. Not in the zone, but about as close as you can get without being in the zone. Nolan French takes the face-off. White Duck off of the skate. A lot of time left in this second period, and we've had a lot of action. Down the other way, Geronimo White Duck to recover for Canisius. Takes a body, but takes the puck as well with Bowen now. Canisius, Wicks, sends us in just too much for the stick. And that one goes down as an icing. So we'll go the other way. What a response from Canisius. You give up a goal. You're down 2-0. Parker Hahn, what feels like an early, not a dagger, but just a strike to the heart at least. And your MVP comes up and responds. It's exactly what you want to see if you're Canisius in that kind of moment. Now Wicks trying to work past RIT. Now going down the other way. That one taken away. Trying to play some tough defense. They don't have numbers, but they do have speed right now. Chance out in front. Can't get that one on the ground, on the ice. I was going to say ground, but there is no ground. It's just ice. 7:39 left to go. We get a stoppage. So we got a penalty. Looks like a slashing call. 17 of Canisius. So a power play opportunity now coming up. 5-on-4 RIT gets a chance on the power play. They only have 9 power play goals this season. And there are 24 games of action, 9 power play goals. Let me guess what's going to happen here. 7:25 out in the circle now. There's a shot as they look for power play goal number 10 on the year. 7:15, RIT at the point. Back over. He was left again, waiting for a shot. There's a shot again. No rebound, though, for RIT. Back at the top, he's been waiting for this slapper. Now sends it in. No rebound. Diving play, though, in front. Chance sent. That one's wide. Schwartz trying to find it. His teammates do it for him. Tough holding defensively. Almost a minute expired on this penalty. Just under 7 minutes to go now. RIT trying to work offensively. Gets this on the stick, working past the circle, trying to send this towards the crease. But they work it back up top. Zdanov makes his pass, sends us into the circle. Chance out in front. There's a shot. No. Can't get that on his stick. Was Tommy Peterson, or his skate even. Canisius does a good job to clear. In terms of Canisius, their penalty kill, 64.5%. Trying to add to that percentage here in this moment. But now they work in the circle. Do RIT. Just trying to make plays behind. Now back with it. Sent over just too far of the stick. Looking back forward, Zdanov. Zdanov just outside the slot. Can't get that one through. Trying to find him again. Zdanov back on it. Sends it to his right. Just outside the circle now. Sends a shot. That one too high. All the way on the other side now. Zdanov. Penalty has been served. Shot sent in. That one lofted up. Stays in play. So we continue on. And RIT continues to have possession. Back at even strength now, though. And now it's taken by Canisius. In this 2-1 hockey game. The same score we had last time these two teams played here. Oh, Kulowitz sends us in towards the slot. Good defense, though, from RIT. The captain looking. Sends us to Jagger North. North sends that one just wide. Bowen back in the circle. Behind the cage now. Trying to find somewhere to go. Again, amazing defense from Zach Tomanich. Tomanich has been absolutely fantastic defensively today. See what he continues to do. Trying to clear this with Jagger North going against him. Back in the circle. Behind the net. Looking towards it. Taken by RIT as he falls down. Bowen. Matthew Bowen holding on to the puck for the Golden Griffins. Facing some pressure. Player comes right on after a change and almost out in front. He might have room himself. Takes a forehand chance and he scores! RIT responds. 3-1. Let's see it. RIT. Forget a power play. Just get it off the boards and break away. And the Tigers add on to this lead. My goodness. 4:12 left in period number 2. Canisius needing a response here. RIT holding on to a 2-goal lead again as that one gets lofted over the boards. 2-goal lead for RIT. Canisius will have to go break stuff. The Tigers coming into this game as the underdog. Didn't matter. Still plenty of hockey left. That went off his skate. Back at the top, looking through. Canisius playing some defense here. Tomanic. Tomanic falls down. Still finds a way to get this towards a teammate. But Canisius playing tough. With a push, with no stick, by the way. As he'll come off and change. With just over 3:15 left to go. Now take it back. Working in the circle, there's a shot. No, a chance again. That one's just again away from the nets. Almost another chance. Big body from Schwartz. Connor Schwartz delivering. Supporting little brother. RIT continuing to be physical. A lot of physicality. 2 bodies fall down, and there's the whistle. Like we get a penalty. Still sitting near that bench, Dan Zacharine. 3-1 is your score, so a penalty it will be. RIT. Perfidido. A first-team forward from RIT. It's a penalty. Canisius. Again, another moment where, again, it's a second period, but you need to find a way to respond on a penalty like this. And goals have been let in. How will Canisius respond yet again? Down by 2 now. As the hosts of this contest. This whole playoff. Where the NCAA team plays here at LECOM Harborcenter. The Canisius Golden Griffins. What can effectively be a home game. They've played home games here. North, winding through, sends a shot, almost another one for the MVP. NECHL sends it towards the corner. Back with Okulowicz now. Okulowicz looking to feed. Back over in the circle now. Winding, back with Okulowicz. Okulowicz sends us in. Broken up again. Now Okulowicz, though, recovers. Sends us into the slot. No, that one's wide. Rebound chance. No, can't get there. RIT clears it again. They might have these numbers again, but just kicking that in front. Now he dives out in front. Physicality. What a play, but a whistle. And now we've got pushing. We've got shoving. 137. And now what? And we do get an additional penalty on that play as well. Shane Girolamo. So this will be 40 seconds of a 5-on-3. You got to score if you're Canisius. Okulowicz towards his right. Now a shot sent in, gloved away by Joshua Ruffner. Ruffner, what a snag out of the sky. Face off to the left. Rive sends a shot. That one deflected. That one looked painful, though, on the hip of that defender. Zdanov got in front of that. 20 seconds left of 5-on-4. They'll get an extra man, or they'll get a man in help, or RIT, in 14 seconds. Looking, though, they've got room. They've got space. Back in, chance. No, might have hit the post. And covered up again. Joshua Ruffner. He is having a day. The senior from Lancaster High. When it comes to allowing goals, that has been something that this team has struggled with, RIT. Just over 5 goals a game they let in. Right now, only 1. With a minute left to go in period number 2. There's a shot and a chance. That one wide. 5-on-4's expired. Chance it now. No. Back over. And now taken away. He's got one on netminder. Shot. He scores! Luke Perfidino extending the lead for RIT. His 14th of the year. And the Tigers. You are not dreaming, RIT. What a performance and what a shot and breakaway goal from Perfidino. He's not a first teamer for no reason. That's why. 14th of the season. The freshman stepping up. It's freshmen, young players that have stepped up in this game. Maddox Haskins, a freshman. Luke Perfidino, a freshman. Parker Hahn, a sophomore. This young team coming out of Rochester. Now Canisius, another shorthanded goal for RIT. 2 of these goals short. Pushing down, RIT working back the other way. Might have another opportunity. There's a shot, it's high. 15 seconds, now back at the point. Big body into the boards. Now another one. Canisius, they have numbers. Here they work. Backhanded. No, it's off the pads. Circle play. Now, they've got to send a shot. Jerkowski sends one. It's just wide and deflected. 4-1 is your score, and RIT extends their lead again shorthanded. Luke Perfidino adding in a goal. And it's 4-1. The young talent on this team supporting their senior netminder in these moments. What a game we have so far. And we know how good Canisius is. This game is not even close to over. We've got 20 minutes of hockey coming up soon on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. RIT, 20 minutes away from a date with Oswego State tomorrow. But make sure to stick around for the 3rd period. We'll be right back here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Do not go anywhere. Hello and welcome back to Breakout Sports Broadcasting's presentation of this adventure between the Canisius Golden Griffins and the RIT Tigers. And right now, we have a 4-1 contest. The number 3 seed, RIT, leads the number 2 seed in the NECHL, Canisius. And it is the sophomores, the freshmen, the young talent, Luke Perfidio, Parker Hahn got a goal as well. Maddox Haskins opened up the scoring. The counterattack, the counterattack, the counterattack. At a jailbreak goal in the box, coming out of a penalty. This RIT team has looked outstanding for a team, Oswego State, that just a few hours ago, went out and won 9-0 against Rutgers. A Rutgers team that this RIT team barely beat in one of those games, a 1-goal game, to ensure the fact that they'd be in this game in the first place, that they'd be the 3 seed, to prevent Rutgers from being, this moment, playing Canisius. But it looks like RIT, they've shown, well, they deserve this 3 seed. They might have even deserved higher at this point. This is a team that's 10 games under 500, taking on Canisius, 16-5-1. On paper, this score line should be flipped, but RIT has done exactly what they need to do in a moment like this. Physical, smothering defense, counterattack goals, finding ways to get it done. However, Canisius is a team that with their season on the line. All these teams play here at home, Oswego, Canisius, and RIT. Canisius, obviously, you see that logo. You see the wordings of Canisius and the D1 team. They play here a lot when it comes to this. Canisius is all throughout the arena. We'll see if they can get it done. We'll see if Canisius, they're down 3 goals. They have 23 seconds of a man advantage. We'll see if they can take advantage of it. Canisius, they're in a hole. Can they dig out of it? That's what we'll find out in these 20 minutes here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. I'm John McCooch here with you. Let's have some fun. And that one goes out of play. It was almost a souvenir. It went into the box, and what a catch, what a snag. That ref played baseball. Just went and got it like a center fielder, fielding a ground ball. That's how you get back in there. 16 seconds of a power play remain for Canisius. The sole goal belonging to Jagger North, the MVP of the NECHL, as he looks towards that scoreboard, realizing the moment. A season that has been so great for these Golden Griffins. There's 19 minutes and 45 seconds left for this team to save that. It seems like we also have some clock issues. That might be why he's actually looking at the scoreboard. I'm just making it more dramatic than it has to be. But we'll have... So it seems as if there's actually 8 seconds, but because scoreboards are finicky, you can't get rid of a penalty. You can't get rid of that on the scoreboard. Now they do, because this one they can. At Postgame, you can't do it. So there's actually 8 seconds left on the power play for Canisius. Into the corner. This one almost stick down. Okulowicz, just too far from the captain, Jesse Calhoun. And Canisius sends this in, and RIT again is smothered and cleared consistently. Closing in on a date with Oswego State is Christian Schwartz. Has to field a slapper, and he does. That one lifted in by himself towards the gloves, and 19-10 remains here in this contest. Thank you to everyone tuning in on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. I recognize some chat members who've been here since the first game as well, so thank you all for sticking around and checking in and helping us out here on BSB. It's not possible without those that come out and watch. White Duck working on the boards now. And Canisius trying to find something here. Sent in, and again, they keep looking for that tip-in chance. Can't get a clean shot off. Counterattack has not been there for Canisius. They haven't had the same opportunities that RIT has had. RIT, only 13 shots for RIT all game. They've got 4 goals out of it, though. It's those breakaways. It's those one-on-ones with the netminder. Bounces off. Again, this offense trying to work now. Shot in the circle, again deflected. You talk about RIT. It's defense. It's toughness. Zacharine winding through, again a save. Joshua Ruffner, we talk about RIT's defense. Ruffner has also been awesome. Bowen working through. Trying to get in, but Canisius recovers. Again, these two teams split the regular season series. 6-2 and 2-1. One of those games already happening here earlier in the year. Push down, trying to work on a back check. Now take it back away. Corner play behind the net. Canisius looking for a goal. Can't get a shot off. On the boards. Holding on now. Okulowicz takes it back, and that will ice it. 17-28. And in comeback hopes, when you're down by more than 2 goals, the team that ends up coming back, the offense starts to work out from the jump. And you start to kind of, I guess, worry if you're Canisius around the 13 to 12 minute mark. So it's not late in the game, but it's getting late early if you're the Golden Griffins. Now, offensive explosions do happen, and Canisius will definitely need one if they want to come out and win this game. They'll also need to find a way to get numbers down the ice, as they can't do it there. Dumped back in by RIT, and again, it's just expiring that clock. That's what RIT has done so well. The second they got that first goal in this game from Maddox Haskins, they have been about expiring the clock. Puck possession. It's what they do. Now looking. Quinn Collins. DePedrina will send this in, and it weaves on the boardings. Precious seconds continue to tick away in this game. Here with 16:37. Canisius trying to find offense. And now they take it back, looking for a good counter, and the captain, Calhoun, loses the puck. RIT, another goal would be a dagger, as that one gets deflected out and out of play. With 16:20, 25-13 is your shot total. Here in this game, the semifinals of the NECHL Playoffs. In the tundra of Buffalo, these teams meet up, looking for one crown in the Queen City. Canisius in danger of losing a chance for that crown. That being that of the NECHL, and a chance at nationals. RIT gets that one taken away. Aarons can't hold on to possession. It can come down to players who are willing to step up, who are able to step up. Calhoun will take this. Netminder tried to stick that. Disrupted enough. And now a 2-on-2. Shot sent in high on the boardings now. Looking again. RIT trying to find somewhere to go, and Calhoun will hold on. Calhoun sends us all the way down the ice. And that broken up again. RIT can't corral, obviously. Aarons sends us over. Viney can't get that one. It's wide. Deflected as well. Lofted up. Back into the neutral zone. It goes all the way down the ice. And that creates an icing. So now 15-16 remain in period number 3. And you want to see that goal if you're Canisius come in pretty soon to start a comeback. It's a 3-goal deficit that they're facing. It's a Canisius team that averages about 4.2 goals a season. A game. 4.2 goals a game. 4.2 goals a season would be pretty abysmal, if I'm being honest with you. 15-16 remain. 4.2 goals a game. They'll need that if they want to tie this up and send this to overtime. Just hasn't shown up yet. And now RIT again. We haven't seen a counter from RIT that's been really a dangerous chance so far. And that one just poked up And out of play again. That will force a face-off down on that end, though. 15:03 we have here. Here at the KeyBank rink in the LECOM Harborcenter. It seems we have something going on here. Work on the switch here. Wait for players to get back onto the benches, and there they go. Bowen back there. Again, still only 13 shots for RIT. But it's worked. Near offside, and now worked in. Sent one, that is just wide. Oh, Kulowitz trying to keep this on. Can't do so. Waiting for the switch now. They get White Duck back on the ice. Trying to get this through to Newdorf. Newdorf winding, weaving, sends a shot. Looking for a rebound. Backhanded chance. Can't get there. On the stick of the netminder, Schwartz. Bouncing off, White Duck. White Duck looking backwards. Again, Canisius looking at this defensive zone. Poked down by RIT. And now bodies collide as they try to get something to go here. Jerkowski bounces this to himself. Working outside, trying to weave here. Just facing physicality. RIT. RIT so far in this game has just absolutely outclassed Canisius in terms of physicality. This is a different team that we've seen almost there. But that chance can't go anywhere. And again, Canisius has not had clean opportunities. They haven't been able to create them just yet. White Duck pushing, and that, we have a stoppage of play. And that'll be a call here, a penalty. Remember, 2 of these goals for RIT have been shorthanded. But this time, they will be the ones with the advantage. So Geronimo White Duck commits a penalty on that extra push in his 4-1 game. And we'll see if RIT can score their 10th power play goal of the year. For Canisius, they've given up 2 shorthanded goals. Maybe because of the way hockey works sometimes, they'll score a shorthanded goal. Aarons facing some pressure. RIT working back on the outside, near the point now. RIT looking, that one's just wide. At the top, back over, sends that in, and that one just wide of the glove, and they have to dump this away. Zach Tomanich will corral this puck. A power play for the Tigers. This one taken, but can't take it back down the ice. Disruption, though, as they continue to kill this penalty. But it's a different kind of penalty kill if you're Canisius. You have to play hard still. You have to play aggressive, and there's that aggression. That pass just goes too wide, can't get in front of him, but they still have it now. Backhanded, kicking that on the stick. Now with it again, they take it back away. Newdorf looking, sends it over to his left. What a pass. What a shot here, and that one is saved again off the paddings. Trying to dive down to make something happen. Backhanded opportunity, no, it's broken up. Broken up, RIT again, getting on the puck, finding ways to make things happen. Now here come the Tigers, lofting this, and they'll dump and get a quick change here. And this one will just be held on to by Canisius with 38 seconds left on the White Duck penalty. Oh boy. Face-off will go to the left of Schwartz, the Rookie of the Year. Canisius wins the face-off. North, just too far out in front of him. And Ruffner will sit down with it. Gets it back to a teammate as they try to expire as much of this penalty as they can before they counter here. If you're Canisius defensively, but RIT trying to work. They stay on side, get pushed in the back from Jagger North, and a big back check from him, trying to counter there. Can't get that puck there. Now a chance. Out in front, it's wide. Center ice, RIT. Crossing in. White Duck comes out of the cage. He will change to bring the captain back on. Calhoun returns to the ice. 11:22 now. As we get closer and closer to the danger zone of the 10-minute mark. Off the Canisius wording. Calhoun. They're looking for their captain. Just sends this towards the other end. Poked down by Aarons. DePedrina. A tough clearing. RIT again continuing to play fast, continuing to play aggressive, providing pressure. Calhoun sends it wide, looking to chase if you're Canisius. Canisius, for a team like this, all it takes is one, and the floodgates can open in terms of a comeback here. RIT, an effective change. It's short shifts for RIT consistently. Canisius, they run their shifts a bit longer. They may not be as fresh, and that's offside. With 10:24 in this 4-1 contest, 25-14 is your shot total. Not a lot of shots in this third period of play, but there's been action nonetheless. The third place RIT Tigers in the NECHL. A team not on the radars here. A lot of people had already booked Oswego taking on Canisius. We got one half of that prediction already. But RIT looking to cause an upset. And not just one at that. Right now, as it stands, it is in dominant fashion. Lofted. Can't get the hand on that one for Jerkowski. Jerkowski. Stuffed into the corner. Jerkowski looking back at the point. Sent in again off skates. It's just always been off skates. RIT has had great positioning. It's all positioning for RIT. This one sent in. And Schwartz is able to get it with the glove and send it back to a teammate here. Sends it to his brother. Connor Schwartz. Winding through. Sent it in front. There's a chance. No, just outside of the crease. That was the chance if you're Canisius. And an icing. .9:18 left to go in this game, and RIT is that much time away from a date with Oswego State tomorrow to return here for a chance to take an NECHL championship. Will Canisius have anything to say in response? Zachary. Now Bowen sends this one, trying to look for a tip-in. They might have a backhand chance. Canisius looking, sends it in, they score! Canisius! It's not over till it's over. It is not over until it's over, and Liam Wicks. It was chance after chance after chance, and someone had to stuff it in. And Liam Wicks, the freshman, this game has been all freshmen. Liam Wicks does it for Canisius and the Golden Griffins. 9:10 on the clock. And now here comes the life from Canisius, and they force a face-off on the other end. And now the anxiety starts to raise a bit in this arena. When you look at RIT, they were coasting. Now some pressure. Canisius. It's us against the world if you're Canisius. They've responded so far. North, the MVP sends a shot in. No. Off of skates again. Bowen falls down. Keeping this in, though, is Canisius with North. Feeds it backhanded. RIT, though, gets a chance to clear, and that is what they do. However, it's an icing. .8:38 on the clock. And a 2-goal deficit is much more manageable with this much time left. You need a goal about every 4 minutes or so. Canisius in a place that both of these teams call home. looking to prove themselves here. Trying to kick past this. Just dives at the legs. Diving at the legs. Ben Nemul. 27 shots to 14 is your total. Big body into the boardings. Trying to feed this now. Zacharine was chasing that puck previously. Telmanich almost got rid of that one. North off the glass. Looking for North again. North to the point. Back with DePedro. Now that one not cleanly off his stick. And a body from him, though, and Canisius takes it right back. They bounce it off. They'll get it changed, though, but they'll keep it in the offensive zone now. Chance now. No, what a diving play. What a diving stop. Tommy Peterson, the sophomore. Calhoun, the captain. Working across now. Aarons can't get that one. Might have been a bit short. Aaron still chasing this situation, though. Delivers a body. Big back check from Calhoun. Now looking for it. Schwartz to North. There's a shot, and it's collected. Big save from Joshua Ruffner, the senior trying to keep his hockey career alive. 7:25 left to go. Both teams get a chance to breathe. And if you're RIT, it's a much-needed breath. This puck has been in this zone a lot in this third period. Jerkowski. Connor Schwartz to the point. This one in the neutral zone now, though. They have to get back on side. Geronimo White duck. This one off a stick. Diving down, trying to keep this up. The puck defies gravity. Now looking, can't get that one through. Lofted back into the neutral zone. They got to get back on. RIT with a good clear. Newdorf, though, trying to keep this there. Now it's Chance. Sent in, almost a rebound, but they'll get a face-off. Tipped away with 6:57. (29-14) is your shot total. Canisius and the Golden Griffins trying to defend their number 2 seed in the NECHL. Down by 2 here in the semifinals. Winner takes all. And a date with Oswego State coming up for whoever wins this game. Who will sit across from the table of the Lakers? Will it be an RIT team who dominated this game, or a Canisius team who never gave up and came back? Bowen sends this in, and it is saved by Joshua Ruffner. 6:32 on the clock. And these kind of games, when you're down and need it, they kind of start to drag. In a good way. Every moment gets savored by these teams. The team that's up, trying to end that savoring. The team that's down, trying to make sure they maximize every second that they get. Sits in the corner, and this is a moment that RIT loves to have, but maybe not. Now Aarons can't get that one off. Works it towards a crease. Bowen. That one almost hit by a teammate here. Okulowicz back with North. Has Bowen. Sends a shot himself, though, and that one just goes too high. Bowen can't find that pass through, and this one lofted all the way down. Schwartz comes out of his cage. Sends it over towards Bowen, and Bowen takes a body. Big-time hit. Parker Hahn, who scored the goal, delivers a big hit. They're taking it back the other way. Trying to go back. Hit a big save from Schwartz. Going far. Canisius changing. Got to get back on side now. RIT looking to take advantage. Alternate captain. Had to work through traffic. Canisius gets rid of it. They got it back in their possession now. Going the other way. Can't get that pass through. They'll dump this. RIT takes it right back, though. That counter has been dangerous for RIT and the Tigers. Just over 5 minutes left to go. Back over. Near the point. RIT. That one off of Schwartz's stick. Maddox Haskins, it went off of him. And now Connor Schwartz. This one's taken away, though. RIT. Creating a turnover. And again, this puck cannot be on this end if you're Canisius. Looking. Shot deflected. Back in, though, on the diving play. Connor Schwartz sending it off the boards. Looking through. And this will be icing, and it'll go back into Canisius' end. 4:35 with a 2-goal lead. RIT just has to hold on, and they make it to the final. Canisius approaching desperation time. There will soon, if this result holds, there will soon be conversations about pulling your netminder. It's not as far as you think from happening, especially down by 2 goals. Doesn't matter if RIT gets a dagger, though, here, as they work in the offensive zone, and this one cleared away for Canisius. Canisius, again. Connor Schwartz. This one dumped in, Jerkowski. Again, Canisius changing in this situation. DePedrina. Golden Griffins trying to get back on side. They've had trouble getting back on side with good timing here. Now here come the Canisius Golden Griffins. Looking for DePedrina, and that one gets cleared. Over the other way, Quinn Collins. Again, Canisius has to get offense going immediately if they want to win this game. That one off of a skate again. Trying to send this back in, just too far of a skates. Now sends a shot in, looking for a rebound chance. It was hard off the pad, but not enough. French with Collins. Looking, DePedrina sends this in. And again, another clear for RIT. And maybe another counter. And here they go, a slapper. It's off of the ankles of Collins. You have to imagine what line might come out sooner as this one gets into the dying moments. DePedrina. And when do you do it? When do you take out this netminder? What's the mentality for Canisius? Jagger North. Looking, winding, sends a shot from his body, can't get that one through. All eyes on Christian Schwartz in these moments. Neutral zone. Calhoun over with Bowen now. Bowen setting up offense. Bowen gets that one poked away. Have to work this down the other way. Trying to get a chance out in front, can't do it. Now Calhoun. Back behind the net. Aarons looking for somewhere to go. Can't get that one through. Not there in time. Trying to keep this onside. They can't. Calhoun. Dominic was able to cause some disruption. Now Neudorf. North. Will get this into the corner. Looking. They've got a man. Can't get that one, though. Again, a deflection. They had the play. Kulowitz back over. RIT can taste it. Kulowitz sent in, off again from Dominic. 2 minutes now left to go. Semifinals of the NECHL Playoffs here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. That one goes down the other way, and more seconds will expire. The cage is empty. Sends it in. Might be the chance. No. Got to hustle on these plays. Your net is empty. Trying to work in a 6-on-5 situation. Defenders back for RIT. Canisius needing 134. They'll dump, try to work forecheck. Bowen sent in. North can't get that one through. Back at the point now. Schwartz, no. Went far from him, but he finds Aarons. Have to crowd the net. Looking. Aarons off of skates again. Trying to work in front near the crease. Someone's got to step up if you're Canisius. Connor Schwartz at the top, sent in, rebound chance, off of him, can't get there, no, defense, RIT, oh my goodness, it was right there for Canisius. But this RIT team plays together and steps up. Back over, outside the circle, there's a shot, rebound chance, no. Taken away. RIT working this down the ice and stays on side. Jagger North back over with Calhoun. Calhoun behind the net now. There's a chance. No, again deflected. This is 6-on-5 hockey sent all the way down the ice, and that's... We'll have icing waved off. No, we won't. Yes, icing now with 30 seconds exactly. And Canisius will need a miracle to win this game. Cage is still empty and a timeout. 30 seconds. 34 shots to 16. The Golden Griffins lead that category, not the team that's up by 2. Only 16 shots for RIT. But it's all about taking advantage of opportunity. That's what RIT has done in this game. And it's what they've done not just statistically, but you're the 3 seed. They had opportunities to take down Rutgers and secure this 3 seed. That's what they did. They have opportunities on breakaways. They have opportunities on counterattacks. They take advantage of what's given to them. And that's what they've done in this game. For Canisius, 16-5-1-0. A loss here would be painful if you're the Golden Griffins, obviously. Your season ends. But on paper, Canisius, team that should win this game. The underdog story. And now back down, and these are precious seconds. Canisius trying to go down the other way. Newdorf, they have to score right now. Backhanded chance out in front. No, can't get there. 14 seconds now. Seconds expiring quickly. Got to just get the puck on the net. There's a chance. No, it's wide. Can't do it. 6 seconds left. 5 now. Trying to send this down the ice. Empty netter. No, but that will do it. RIT is heading to the final. The Tigers. The eye of the Tigers. The underdogs find a way to get it done. RIT. Smothering defense. Their young core scoring. Parker Hahn. Maddox Haskins. Luke Perfidio. Goal scorers for this team. Defending their senior netminder. Zach Tomanich defensively. Defensively, it was their veteran presence. Tomanich and this netminder, Joshua Ruffner. For Canisius, though, despair. A season over. A successful season in the regular season. Just one game in the postseason as we approach the handshake line as RIT advances to the final. They'll take on Oswego State. Tomorrow at 11:30, we'll be right here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting for that one. But big handshakes coming up for 2 teams that battled all night long. And just respect for this netminder all these players have with Joshua Ruffner, Lancaster High player, the senior, who just had the game of his life and advances his team to the final. He's got a tough Oswego State team to take on. But this is not the RIT team that's 7-17. This is a different RIT squad. And if you're not excited to watch the Tigers take on Oswego State tomorrow and the Lakers, I don't know what to tell you. For Canisius, again, agony and despair. They have a lot to be happy about for this season, but for seniors, ending in the first round of the postseason in a season where you felt like you had it, had a real chance. But RIT takes advantage of opportunities, and the Tigers were able to get this done. A team that doesn't score a lot of goals, a team that had a -70 goal differential on the season. They go out and get it done here in Buffalo, and celebrations ensue for RIT. And I'm sure there'll be plenty to celebrate about, but they can't celebrate for long. They've got a lot to look forward to, and they've got a tough matchup with Oswego State. Canisius must hang their head high. Emotions obviously running high for the Golden Griffins. In hockey careers that end here today, Dan Zacharine, his career ends today. The emotions, they ride high. Have a lot of seniors to also share those same emotions with. But this is it for some of these guys. It ends in a tough way. And that'll do it here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. RIT heads to the final to take on Oswego State and the Lakers. We'll be there 11:30 tomorrow in the morning here for this same spot in Buffalo, New York. What a game. What a moment. RIT upsets Canisius 4-2. Thank you so much to everybody. Carollo Pascal, social media, runs everything. Colton Reynolds, my cameraman today. Andrew Sean, my technical director. I've been John McCooch here with you, and what a game this was. An absolute pleasure to call both of these games. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else than with these guys here calling these games right here. But that'll do it here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Oswego State at RIT. We'll have that at 11:30 here in this one. We'll see you another time. This has been Breakout Sports Broadcasting's presentation of college hockey.